It's up.
No, you need me to do an
No, I
announcement,
got
or
it.
You got it.
I got it.
Okay, cool.
We got it there. So we'll give it a. Oh, what's up?
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say, just give it a second, since I'm currently in ad cell.
Yeah. Just give it all a second. Yeah, I get you. Okay. All right. Well, let's at least get started in terms of introducing everything. So, hello everyone, and welcome to another iteration of DBA Downtime, specifically the short story variant of which is a spin-off or offshoot of our weekly tabletop RPG run in the anime campaign or Epithet System known as Destruction Bench Agreement, or DBA for short. Basically, as tabletop RPGs are role-playing games, RPGs often feature combat, as does DBA, but role-playing is a very important part about it, and so we already have our side series that's dedicated primarily to challenge battles and combats, and this is our side series that's dedicated to usually more chill RP-centric things that, specifically in terms of in-universe, are not shown to the world on DVA television land, like the sessions are themselves, unless otherwise stated, of course. But the idea is that it's more little moments between characters or what have you that are happening in canon, but are, a little bit different than the actual sessions that happen, and again, usually are more low-key. And specifically this time, as mentioned earlier, this is an iteration of short stories where it's more of a curated group of people as opposed to just a giant fuckscapade of people existing in a space. And so, today, we first off have the person that's organizing this one properly, considering the circumstance. We have Ballast.
Hello, I'm Ballast. I'm the one properly organizing this, as was said. Basically just more or less, one of my main characters, Donovan, has more recently learned that one of his friends that he had before he was in a very traumatic and bad situation is not actually dead, which is fucking news to him, and so after a little bit of scheduling issues and me being an idiot, he's finally managed to get in touch with her so that they can talk and catch up, as it were.
Yeah, so they're finally gonna get to talk after the aftermath of 168 of DBA. Speaking of, hey, I'm Patronix or Soleil, whichever you prefer. Not only am I streaming this today, but I am also playing that old friend of Donovan's, Ifuku. Yeah, I mean, you heard it with Ballast's explanation. You know what's going on and why she's here. But, it's been a while. After, 168, she, learned that everyone there knows who Donovan is, and knows where he is right now, which is a little bit of a shocker considering, what she was having to deal with before this point. But yeah,
Sometimes just like that.
it just happens to be like that, I suppose. We also have Penny.
Hi, I'm Penny. I'm playing one of the people who knows Donovan. Surprise, surprise. I'm playing Jennifer Bushido. His younger sister.
Yeah. And then
Problems.
oh, you're Roboto, Penny.
You're one actually.
No, it's you.
Yeah.
Really? Oh fuck. That was me.
Yeah. Well, while Penny resolves Roboto, we also got, last but not least, Zanza.
Yeah, I'm Zanza. I'm also here. I'm playing the old man that lives on Donovan's couch. And yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just here.
Yeah. So, that's everyone we have involved here today. if you're new around here, you're enjoying yourself, and you want to see more of this, whether it's more of these downtime short stories, more of its home series DBA for some more proper context, any other tabletop games we're doing, or anything else on this channel for that matter, you should join our funky Discord server. Finding you! There's the link. Go. Oh, what?
As a note, Penny, Soleil was roboting a bit there, but she's cleared up now, so it wasn't just you the second time. Just wanted you to know that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I see.
Sorry, continue, Soleil.
Yeah, anyway. Yeah, so that's the funny link to the Discord. It's, go there if you want to get notified whenever it is that we're going live, plan on going live, what have you. It's the community Discord, so if you want to get involved with the community, go there. That's the hub, along with just following and subbing and what have you to the channel, of course, which you should definitely do. But, on top of all of that, unless I'm forgetting something, then I presume you can probably take things away, Ballast, however it is you were so planning.
Yeah. Alright, so, to set the scene, not much is currently going on in the place that Donovan currently calls his home, an apartment that he rents, which thankfully allows pets, and also a hobo to sleep on the couch. The TV is currently just set to some random channel. His dog is the one that has the remote because the Betrayed doesn't really know how TVs works. Whether or not he's actually watching it is questionably the forces above currently understands. But the attention shifts as I press the shift key to the front door. As the key is inserted into the lock and two individuals enter the room.
Yeah. So where were they before this, I suppose?
I assume that they were either getting a cup of coffee or he just basically picked her up from the DBA dorms, whichever you think makes more sense.
I think it probably makes sense that picked up from the dorms and then maybe grabbed some coffee on the way. That makes sense to me. But as as they walk in, so this this is a pretty big apartment. She looks around, sees, I imagine, considering the sudden noise and movement, there is some rustling by the couch here.
The blob of ink just kind of shifts and looks at you. Everything else doesn't really pay any mind.
Yeah. Now, why is the green M&M here?
Because that was put under. Let me just grab the air tool. Because that was over there for some reason, and I was just like, I don't know who put this on the fucking map, but fuck it, I'm just gonna make it a chew toy.
All right, sounds good. But yeah. Once the two of them walk in, well, yeah, I know you weren't this your place, all right. She looks around, seems about how Donovan described it, I imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, you already know a bit about it, considering you were in one of them. He just kind of pulls out a chair and sits down. But DBA money is pretty solid, and amongst other things, I managed to at least do well enough.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, I didn't even plan on joining it, and I guess I technically joined the whole DBA thing that was going on after it, but I wasn't even there, but they still paid me, and she is in the chair now, leans back a little more. Yeah, no, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, no, it's pretty weird being able to, just have money nowadays, but I've gotten used to it. I don't know about everything else, though, to say the least.
Well, hey, I mean, at least you're around and everything. I mean, we were talking about it before, but for all I knew, I don't know where the hell you were, so.
Yeah, I mean, more or less the same. Whenever I got out and about, first thing I did was try to find you guys. found a grave instead. Didn't see everybody, but I assumed that more or less everybody was not good. So, seeing you is something it's beyond words. This is the best word to describe it.
Yeah, well, she takes a deep breath and like taps her fingers on the table for a moment before going to a more like upright standard position, looking over. Yeah, no, after you vanished, we all were looking for you, 'cause I mean, if there's anyone that would be like this, we figured that you'd be sticking through all of it like how you were gonna die. So we didn't want to give up on you because we knew you wouldn't be giving up on us or anything else. And well, we went for a long time, got roped up in some nasty stuff, and yeah, no, because it was still just the four of us plus Bear. Bear being a dog they had in the the little gang. The four of us and Bear, after you were gone, and yeah, at some point while we were doing a bunch of our own investigating, we got wrapped up in some local gang business, bigger fish than we ever fried before, which, I mean, with you gone, our whole synergy was out of whack, so I don't know why we thought that was a good idea, but yeah, no, that kind of led to Francis, and she takes a moment. We got involved in a big scuffle, and he didn't make it out. I got beaten pretty bad, and I'm only alive because of Bear. Actually, he managed to alert a nearby elderly couple who brought me in and helped, I guess, rehabilitate me while I was recovering from that. The others after that, they were also pretty wounded, and at that point, we all still wanted to find you, but we had gotten ourselves in a mess, and we told each other that we'd meet up again at some point. And you're the first I've seen since then, so I don't know where the others went.
I see. Well, if I've at least been able to meet you, that means maybe they are still out there, so only can pray. But yeah. I'm at least glad that you're looking about as good as I last saw you. Not worse, not like, obviously, I figured with me gone that it would be bad.
Yeah, listen,
Not too many more scars than I last saw you with you on, so
yeah,
it's good to see at least.
And listen, after what I went through when I was younger, I'm not sure there's much else that could bang me up too much more and leave such a permanent scar on me or anything. I've kind of toughened up past that. She rests her arm on the table again, sort of taps her fingers a little bit. But yeah, no. Again, I really have to thank the couple that brought me in. They're currently looking after Bear, because once I started going out on the move again, I mean, Bear's getting old. I didn't want to bring him along for something that could get him killed easy.
Yeah, no, more or less the same. I don't know if you've watched the DBA thing or not, but... So, I don't know exactly how much you know, but basically, because one of the things that we did to get money, obviously, I beat guys up in the alleys and shit. That's how I got this sword. He just fucking props down.
I mean, yeah, I know. I was there for that. I remember.
Yeah, and so I got wrapped in another one, but it was big fish again, as you were saying. And honestly, I was doing pretty good, but if it weren't for this one old guy who never told me his name, just slowly but surely started teaching me some martial arts, because, you know, you've been trained by your family and all that when you were young,
Yeah.
but I ain't been trained by nobody.
Yeah, no,
if it
you.
weren't for that guy,
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't have made it out. So, thank God for your elders and so on, I guess, is
You
the
know.
only thing I could say.
Listen, you've always been a tough guy and you could handle pretty much everything, but when it came to fighting, you were basically a fish. You kind of just flopped everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, like, every fish has its day, I think. Is that the saying? I don't fucking, I think, I don't know, anyway.
I think it's every dog has its day. Is it?
Tomato, tomato.
She, like,
Right.
squints a little at that. But yeah,
Anyway.
if that, old guy helped you out, then, you know, yeah. Looks like we both barely made it out alive then.
Yeah. No, yeah. He just kind of looks off into the distance.
Yeah. Well, I know I said it when we first met up back again at the building, but not everything needs to be so down with this. I'm real happy to see you again, Don.
Yeah, me too. Speaking of elders and teaching, hey, Betrayed.
Huh?
Come meet my friend.
She like looks confused for a second. Oh, yeah, no, you mentioned the old guy.
Yeah, no, he's like this weird old guy, because like you've been in one of the bounty things before, right?
Yeah, I've been in one.
Yeah, no, he was this weird old guy that just kind of wandered into one, and like I didn't really pay him much mind, but then he did this weird fucking thing where he cut this giant fucking weird demon dragon thing like a fucking billion times in a second. It's like, you know, pretty fucking cool shit. So it's like I've started to try to get trained in the sword, considering bullshit going on at DBA with legendary blade users and shit like that, so I figured I needed a teacher.
See,
And he's, I don't... give me a second.
What?
I got someone I want you to meet, man.
Alright. He goes over and he just starts, he uncorks the sake thing, and just sort of starts, like, dipping his head into it for a sip. Stumbles over here.
You know, he hits the sauce pretty hard like you and I did back in the day, but a bit harder, honestly.
harder than we did? Really?
Yes. Yeah. You would be surprised. Yeah. Yeah, he's also not all there. Just kind of, just let it be.
All right.
He gets his, like, foot stuck in in this and sort of, like, falls to the ground, kicks a couple times to get it off, rolls back up.
So,
Oh, what's up?
Don told me you're betrayed, or the betray. Is that like a title, or?
He honestly hasn't really fully explained it to me, I'm gonna be honest.
The betray. He like thinks about it, like he can't remember why he said that. I don't know. That sounds like a cool. Like, that sounds like a good name. I'll use that for now.
Right. Got it. Like in her head, like literally from a second ago, flashback of, you know, he's not all there. So, you've been crashing at Don's place? Yeah, you met at a bounty. Hear you're a pretty good swordsman.
I met fucking, oh god, what was the nickname I used for him? Oh god, I just
Ashra.
Yeah, I'm in.
Kinda-
Sure.
He just kind of sours at it, but it says it because he knows that this is the name that Betrayed needs, because he needs
Yeah.
something to say.
At the weird white void place.
Yeah, the White Void place. I got it.
Yeah, with the blue lines and patterns and shit.
The blue lines and patterns and the gray books or whatever, and then they bring you to another place that's a lot like it, but a lot more barren.
Who the fuck are you?
I'm Ifuku Miru. I'm one of Don's old friends.
So, as a question, so like, does Ifuku like have her sword at her waist currently, or does she have that stored away?
She probably have it at her waist.
Alright. Alright. Betrayed, can you give me a, and this is, you know shit's real when I say it this way, can you give me a d20 roll as
Oh,
you look
God.
over this random woman?
Whatever, Red Eye.
Alright. Fascinating. As she introduces herself, you just kind of glance over her. And it's like, I don't know who this is, but as you look at her again, there's like a very, very a cut to black and white memory, as it were. And you don't like the name Miru doesn't remind you of anything, but it sounds close to something that you remember. And you
Well,
also, what was that?
yeah. You keep going.
Yeah. And for like a moment, you feel like you see like a flash of a woman whose face you don't remember. But like, it's like, how in anime it is when there's a fucking character whose face isn't revealed, so they just kind of like put a light over it effectively, like that. That's the equivalent of what happens. And you could just, with that 18, you definitely feel like, because you know how with that weird Sir Leia kid, you could feel that was the Mirror's kid. You're pretty sure this chick is your
no.
kid.
Oh, that was weird.
What, your kid?
not the woman in the flashback. You, Ifuku.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
some extent. Yeah, I know. I just wanted to.
Yeah, just wanted to
like
let you know.
Not like a kid, but like a descendant.
Yeah. Anyway,
Well,
yeah,
one sec.
you can continue as you would from that. I just want to confirm that
Yeah.
first and forehand.
Hey, Red Eye, one sec.
Huh?
He sort of sways forward, puts a finger forward, and just sort of taps your forehead. I'm gonna activate this.
Oh, give me a second. Let me look over.
Yeah, so first of all, is there one that triggers or no?
No, because this is your kid. That doesn't have. They don't have any. Nah. Let me look at the list and determine, because which ones are currently already given out?
The Actor, the Honorable, and the Mirror.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let me look it over, and determine which of the availables would be most fitting. Let me just double check the secret mechanics of that one again, just to make sure. Yeah, okay, no. Let's see. So, with the list that is currently available,
I mean, my thought process is, isn't the Luxurious the item one?
that's the excellent. I was about to say, I feel like it would probably be the excellent, yes.
Yeah. So, does Ifuku realize anything happens, or are you guys just like, wow, that was weird?
I mean, Donovan's just like, hey, what the... but yeah, whenever you use the 10 shadows, especially when you are just like actually touching the person, you would see like a shadowy spectral figure like move behind the person and then just kind of fade into nothing.
Yeah. And would Ifuku see that, or?
I would say at least Ifuku would, considering she's spiritually aware.
He like touches her as this figure starts to appear. She immediately like steps into action, goes to turn behind. The figure probably soon dissipates as she like jumps back a pace. Hey, what'd you just do?
I'm not entirely sure, but You just seem familiar to me for some reason. Hey, does you and your family have a history of alcoholism problems?
Well, she, like, thinks for a second to her many nights, like, wasting away, just, like, drunk out of her mind. I don't know about my family, but, I guess I'm, like, a heavy drinker, sure.
I forgot what I was doing here. Donovan, I'm hungry.
All right. He just kind of side glances to Ifuku and mouths, "I'm sorry."
just like she every now and again looks behind her to see if the shadowy figure will come back. Like,
Nah.
yeah.
All right.
I mean, I assume Donovan kind of might know what that is, considering I put one on him.
Yeah, no, but I don't think you ever explained it to him. You just kind of did it, is the thing. Yeah, he just kind of pokes his head in. Ginny, I'm gonna make some food real quick if you want to step out then, I guess.
Oh, yeah, no, I can help with that. She sort of, like, comes out, trips into the door, bangs her head.
Oh, hey, Jen.
Hi.
She just, like, moves out of the way for her.
I forgot you were coming today.
That's all good. You know, she takes her, you know, hand and kinda, rests, like, her arm rests it on the back of this chair. I don't know. Me and Donnie finally got to meet up again, so.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. She
looks to the betrayed.
Smiles a little. Yeah, so this guy's just been, like, living with you two?
Yeah. I don't know why.
And he's always like this, yeah?
She nods.
There are occasionally moments of lucidity, but mostly, yeah.
Jenny doesn't remember those.
Oh, that's true. You know, maybe you're not the best measuring stick for this.
Yeah. He lives on the
Blubbert.
sofa.
Yeah, you know, actually, she just seeing how betrayed is right now. Yo, old man,
What is it?
you, considering what you were talking about, and, I mean, you certainly smell it. You got sake over there?
He sort of points over there, and then starts sort of crawling towards it.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
follow me.
Yeah, follow me for the goods.
Blubbert was just kind of nudging into the betrayed while he was just on the floor.
Yeah, that's why while I was on the floor, I was just like, Blubbert.
Yeah. Just have it in the barrel, huh?
That's, yeah, flops on the couch.
Yeah, yeah. When she came over here, she was kind of expecting to, like, see, like, a cup. For it.
There is like a cup on the ground, but presumably the betrayed just hasn't been using it effectively.
Yeah.
He's been drinking it straight from the keg, but there's a cup, like, you know, on its side.
Goes here, plops down, sort of cross-legged, goes, takes the cup. She'll just down some as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, this is some heavy-duty stuff. That's for sure.
Yeah. I show, the Ashra, how to do the metal swingy things, and, then he gives me that stuff.
You mean sword play?
Yeah.
Right. Got it. but basically, yeah, she'll do that to down another shot of it. Wow, where does Donnie find this stuff? This is like, well, I mean, I guess he is getting that money now, so you can afford something. And yeah, she'll just sort of sit here taking it in for a bit. I don't know if Donnie has anything to say with Jen, but
Yeah,
The betrayed will grab a bag of Doritos and throw it over.
yeah.
Yeah. In which case, if you want to go talk through Donovan and Jenny cooking up food, we can do that, Benny.
Yeah, sure. Penny likes to help cook, you know? He's like, okay.
Real
it's
quick,
one of the
Penny,
few
you're
things-
Roboto again.
Yeah. Oh, god damn it. Hold on.
Hello.
Hello.
Goodbye.
I see. There are Discord
Hello.
noises.
There we go. All right.
Hello. Yeah, you're back.
Hi.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, so Jenny doesn't, you know, she's not very good at most things, but cooking she's like okay at, I guess. You know, she's worked very hard to keep like some semblance of like a recipe or two in her dumb little head.
Yeah, no. I was feeling, considering. I assume that they're going with stroganoff again, because I assume that's like the family specialty, as it were.
Yeah.
So yeah, no. Donovan just pulls out another, some cooking utensils and grabs more ground beef out of the fridge.
Looking through the what I can only assume to be based on this asset, heavy duty cabinets.
I mean, these are the cabinets. This is the microwave, and this is the safe.
I was looking underneath, but yeah. fair.
Don't worry about that drawer. That drawer does not exist.
Oh, okay. Well, she forgot it was a fake drawer.
Yeah. Illusions, you know.
My house used to have a fucking fake drawer in our goddamn kitchen for like no reason.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. Those things are so frustrating.
They're for aesthetic only, but why?
Yeah. It's a waste of wood.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So, yeah, she's getting like ingredients and stuff to help out. So she's trying to remember. It's good that your friend is here.
You know, it's pretty good. Honestly, I still don't know how you managed to wander into an episode.
I wanted to
Especially
save some animals from the fire.
Yep. Next time, make sure you tell me before you do that, sis. All right? I get worried.
I'll try. She's like looking back and forth. Pretty. You could clearly tell she does not remember her name.
You know, Ifuku's pretty good.
Yes, Ifuku. Yes.
Yeah, no, he just nods slowly.
I remember.
Mm-hmm. What was I gonna say? I don't even need you to finish typing to know what you're saying. Oh, I'm surprised that you even put up Fuku's name. You could have just said it, not remembering name.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, no. No, you go first. Sorry.
No, you go. It's fine.
Yeah. Honestly, I figure if my current girlfriend Ketsu meets her, she'll probably want Ifuku to join the polycule, which is like fine, but I think that would be a bit weird. I don't know. Kind of like weird cross section of past and present relationships. I'm not sure if I'm theoretically comfortable with that yet.
Uh-huh. She's the, like, tall one, right?
Yeah, she's the big red lady.
Big red. Okay, I remember. It's okay.
Hmm.
Sorry, that one took me a while. Well, yeah. She's like kind of like meandering. She about sort of like half cooking, half like, where do we put spoons?
Are they dirty spoons or are they clean spoons?
Clean.
Yeah, he just points to like the drawer in the underneath the marble top.
Okay. Thank you.
Hmm.
So about that thing from before, do you think the old man will help me do that swingy metal thing?
Considering how much work it is for me to learn anything from him, let's just assume no.
Oh. Okay. But he even got a sword on the way.
I mean, we could figure out somebody to help you with that, just not the betrayed.
Okay.
Like,
That sounds good.
I helped Sho learn at least enough about using a sword. I can help you with that, at least, to use it as much as a base level as possible. But
I would like
better
that.
than that is otherwise.
Yeah.
I would personally like for you not to need to use one, but I think it could be fun, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, as an aside, I'll say that at least currently Ifuku and the Betrayed can get 2 for mix of familial bonding and also alcohol.
Got it. Yeah, yeah.
Awesome, yes.
Yeah.
Sake and Doritos have got to be a fucking ass combination.
Oh, for sure.
Like, I can't imagine something much worse, I'm gonna be honest.
It's pretty trashy, but you know.
Yeah, yeah. Which, speaking of, right, as Donovan and Jenny are like talking with that, Ifuku at this point, who knows how many shots she's taken, right? As she sort of has her hand like resting on one of her knees. So, geezer, how long have you been here in Donnie's?
He sits back as if having a war flashback, trying to remember, like, time and distance.
Alright, easier
He opens his fingers, like, 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, but like, yeah. No,
Yeah, yeah.
he's
Easier question then. Do you like remember like? Do you remember like anything?
I remember. His eyes sort of squint down. I remember. I met this fucker when I was in the White Void place.
Yeah.
I think she was this little fucking child, and she had this stupid fucking face, and I think she has something off about her.
Well, hey, from what I know, a whole bunch of people go to that DBA place. So, I don't know if you met
The
someone,
what?
huh?
The what?
The the destruction bench agreement or whatever. That's where the White Void's at.
Fucking bench. It's a couch.
No, I know that's the couch. I'm talking about the place with the void.
What about it?
She like takes her hand, like takes another, like, goes to, like, facepalm for a second, but instead in, like, a split second reaches for, like, another shot. I'm saying the place where you met Donnie, it's called the Destruction Bench Agreement or whatever. And that's where they have the White Void. And I'm just saying there's a bunch of people there. So if there's some little girl who pissed you off or whatever, I don't know. There's a whole bunch of fuckers there. It could have been, I don't know. She, like, make fun of you or something? Or she just look weird?
So Leia, I think she's involved with ruining my fucking life. Here, I'll show you. He points to the various sword wounds in his spleen.
Right. She stabbed the shit out of you there or something, or?
She's the reason I've ever been stabbed.
Well, hey. Looks like you and I both have the same thing, huh?
Those fuckers.
Somehow with DBA, we both managed to find our nemesis or some shit, huh?
Oh fuck, who's your nemesis?
Oh, this stupid ass fucking just takes her sword and, like, stabs it into the ground for a moment.
What? Just jumps back.
Yeah. What did he call himself? Spice, right? What's that supposed to mean, huh? He's a seasoning? She takes another swig, a little bit more than the other times this
Hey,
time.
Jenny, can you pass me
Yeah,
the
I
cinnamon?
don't even like spicy.
That's what I was doing.
Yeah. He's the one that fucking did this, points to, you know, her burn scar, and this points to her missing arm.
I hate people who burn shit.
Yeah. No. Couldn't agree more. And you know what? I guess he's somehow related to DBA and Donnie and all this shit. Because from what I know, DBA just sort of brings everything into its circle or whatever. So I guess that's how I got there, because I knew him, and it's a whole ass daisy chain or whatever. So I guess...
Daisies are cool, though. I'm fine.
I mean, yeah, they're flowers.
Oh, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
The betrayed reaches to his side as, like, a sword materializes seemingly out of nowhere, and then he just starts going, and he starts swinging it in the air.
Oh,
wildly.
which sword, out of curiosity?
Oh, it's the fucking burnt sword.
Okay, yeah, no. Ifuku. This man just fucking made a copy of the goddamn sword that you were caught with not 3 days ago.
Hold up! Just grabs his hand out of midair while he's swinging it. Where the hell did you get that? That's the sword that the spice guy I was just talking about was using.
He has... Fuck, what's the number? 1, 2... He has number 3 sword.
I don't know what the fuck it's called. There's like more than one of them?
Yeah.
I guess so.
That kid Suleo is also one of them.
Oh, good. So great. So we both go to DBA and we both find our menaces or nemesises or whatever. Who's ruined our lives. And they happen to be palling around too, huh? Huh? Is this what DBA always does? Makes everything a big circle?
I don't know, but I'm gonna stab him in the liver.
Yeah. I'm gonna slice my guy worse than he ever did me.
Oh yeah, a toast to
Yeah.
murder.
Yeah, I'll take it. Just grabs another shot. Bing!
You're using the 1 cup, so
Yeah.
not Gravazio. The betrayed just dips his hand into the sake and tings it against the glass and then sips whatever's left.
Yeah. Okay. Got it. Okay. Well, I won't ask you too much more, cause you can't even like remember like what time is, so I don't. she.
What was the name? What was the name of that fucker?
Spice.
He's going on the list. I'll remember that name.
Oh, Donovan just kind of pops out of the kitchen. Yeah, no, he like has a list of people he wants to beat the shit out of. I don't know if I mentioned that part. Goes back in.
You look back
A
and
list of names I need to remember.
the betrayed is already asleep.
I just love the idea that he confronts Spice in the future. He's like, "Fuck you,
Who the hell are you?
boss."
Yeah.
Salt.
Salt.
Alright, no, I think this is more or less good. Alright, let's go set
Alright.
up the table. Sets down 4 plates, sees Ifuku fucking stumbling over to the table. Oh, god damn it. Alright, I'm
He
just
puts
gonna...
down 4 spoons.
I mean, that's fine enough, it's pasta.
Yeah.
Donovan just goes and fucking picks up the betrayed.
Yeah, just over his shoulder.
This is the fucking second time I've had to fucking carry someone to eat the stroganoff this goddamn week. So as an aside, Ifuku, what exactly is your full situation right now, just to confirm?
She's
Ifuku?
dead. She got
So
removed from the timeline.
Oh, I think it's late dead now. That's probably not good. Let's see, is the stream... Hello!
Hello.
Yes. Yeah, I can. I'll switch to the other track. Might as well, since it's been going on for a bit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's James. She's fixing it. Yeah.
Why are we waiting?
I think she's just Donovan just looks at Junior. I think she's just trying to think through the drunken stupor. Anyways,
Okay.
itadakimasu, he says, starting to eat.
Jenny says it a dakimasu. Or mess, I guess.
Mhm.
She blatantly says it wrong, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. No, I get you.
Just hold for Soleil.
Yeah. No, we're just faffing about to fill the time, is what we're doing, Zenza.
Yeah. Getty Mike 2. The second one.
This might be good. I think it's working now.
Just ignore the fact that these plates aren't of beef stroganoff, because there's no fucking asset for beef stroganoff for obvious reasons.
Okay, I think this should be
That's
good.
way too specific.
You can hear? All right, sounds good. So let me just adjust that. Sorry about that. I think my mic just fucked up. But it's fixed now. So anyway, hold up. What was I saying? It was the
It was basically, how's your situation?
Oh yeah, right. So I mentioned it to you, Don, but there was the couple that brought me in after the I'm loud. I can turn myself down. Okay. Hopefully that fixes that. But or maybe I can just turn everyone up a little bit. But let me just do that. Bippy, because I did lower people's volumes a tad. Okay. Bippy, boppy, boopy. Hopefully that's good. After shit went south with the gang stuff I mentioned to you earlier, Don, the old couple brought me in and helped me get back up to where I, could take care of myself and let me stay there for a bit. And I was there for a bit of a long time, but once I was ready to go again, that's when I left Bear there, and, they said I could come back anytime, but I've kind of been wandering since, looking for spice or any information on you or any things I'm looking for. And so I've just kind of been drifting, like good old times.
I see.
Yeah.
So are you currently thinking of just staying in DBA, or what are you thinking with that?
Right now, because they have the dorms or whatever, that's where the people brought me after the episode or whatever. Considering they provide, housing for any of its active participants or whatever, I guess I'll stay there for a bit, but I don't know exactly. It's not entirely ideal, but at the same time, it's not, awful or anything. I guess what I'm saying is that, sure, yeah, I'll probably stay there.
Jenny starts tapping her hands on the table. Oh, you should stay with us.
Yeah, that's more or less what I was thinking. Because, I was thinking of already, moving, because there's this guy that the other day was getting groceries, right? Just, normal person thing, right? And there's this guy, Ramos, just carrying the goddamn bag of milk home, tries to drop kick me out of nowhere or some shit. Because, according to him, let me see, do you have the fucking track for Ramos in here? It's in crits out there, right? Because I think using his crit theme while talking about him would be funny.
That's hilarious. I was just listening to his theme.
Let's see. RA. It's not in there, is it?
It might be in crits played PCs.
Maybe. R. Where's R? R E R A R.
R is up to S.
Ramos, Birth of a Genius. There we go. There we go.
Yeah, it's playing.
Yeah. So, basically, the guy walks up to me, tries to attack me out of nowhere, managed to block it. But basically, he's like, I've never seen anyone strong like you. You're like a monster. It's yeah, no, I am like a monster. But, what the fuck, dude? Are you some assassin or something? He's like, no, I'm just a guy. It's okay, fucking whatever. So me and him fight. Eventually, he seemed not actually weak. So I'd just gotten back from doing some practice in a weird interdimensional thing. DBA is weird. Just fucking roll with it. That's why Blobbert's there.
Yeah, she was about to ask, and then he said,
"It's just some fucking prison of reformed criminals with strong epithets. One of them has
whatever. You were fighting a guy.
Anyway, fighting a guy because I was training with the sword that I got, Atlas. Because apparently, I don't know if you knew about this, but certain swords, quote unquote legendary blades.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Weird powers and shit. So Atlas was one of them, and it like has gravity and bullshit. So I was practicing with that in the fucking subspace, which was like a high gravity environment. So I had just figured out that I could fucking summon meteors from space by pulling them down with gravity. So I did that to knock Ramos out.
And that just that just knocked out the guy. He brought a whole ass meteor down and he didn't die.
Yeah, no. I wouldn't have done it if it would have, because that would have been fucking insane. He seemed strong enough to take it.
Specifically, he in fact tried to punch the meteor back.
Yeah, no, Donovan was trying to get to that part. He fucking almost split it in half, but he was too fucking far down to pull enough energy to do that shit.
People in this city are insane. What?
Yeah. But then I realized, fuck, now I got this unconscious guy. So I brought him back here so that he could just have something to eat and shit. But you know, every other fucking day he just keeps coming back here trying to fucking fight me again. So I've been thinking of moving. So like,
Yeah.
it would fit together with what's already going on, you know?
I mean, if you're gonna be moving, then go on ahead, and if you're offering, I'll take it. But don't move just because you want to let me in here.
No, he just kind of stands up and puts an arm on your shoulder. Your family. Can't just have you being out somewhere with God knows what's going on, you know? Before sitting back down.
She smiles at that and like, right, yeah. Well, I guess if you're offering then I'll take it. I don't have a reason not to.
Yeah. I don't know if anybody else wants to do anything specific in this short story, but that's the main beats that were to be covered.
Yeah, the main beats at least, but
all I want to say is the betrayed over here, looks at the beef stroganoff and is just like, bow tie. As he holds on to his utensils, but I assume it's like like a fork and a spoon and a knife or whatever, classic set. Even if it's beef stroganoff, you don't need.
Did he only put down spoons?
Yeah, so the betrayed is just holding two spoons like chopsticks, and it's somehow working.
Yeah.
Geezer's got to emulate.
Geezer's got a technique, huh?
Like I said, he's like weirdly really skilled and dexterous. It's just, not all there.
Yeah, no. God. These are the kind of people you're meeting here, then. I mean, I can see why the place has the reputation it does, apparently.
There's lots of strong and interesting people. Just the other day, considering I wanted to get a bit more training in, and considering Ramos just fucking fought me out of nowhere, I literally just fucking put out flyers effectively, asking anybody that wanted to try and kick my shit and just fucking get it over with. There was like a bunch of fucking people that showed up, like some fucking weird guy that was in a like fucking weird Sentai costume or whatever the fuck. Wasn't even that strong, he just wouldn't stop getting back up.
That sounds like you.
I didn't know that sounds like me, but like with me, I at least understand whenever I'm not gonna win. The guy was just not capable of winning, but wouldn't stop.
I don't know, man. But hey, I mean, if you're here, it looks like you're better than ever, and I mean, I'm here now, and I don't know if I'm better than ever, but I'm still alive for sure. So, hey, you know what? We'll be here, and if more stuff comes up with Spice or whatever, or any of your guys, or any of Geezer's guys, or whatever, then we can just cut them down.
Yeah. We could try that.
Yeah.
Would they become short?
To an extent, yes.
In a way, I guess.
Oh, okay.
God. Now that I found you, I don't know if the others are still out there, but I haven't heard from them in years.
Listen, considering we found each other, Like, I know DBA is fucking weird and fucking horseshit in a lot of ways. But if the two of us are still around, and if we've connected to each other again, if they are around, there's like a solid 50-50 chance at least one of them's gonna manage to scrungle their way around, and you know what? I'll take it.
Yeah.
You know?
Whatever's out there, I guess we'll have to live with it. Just so frustrating. Every group I've ever been a part of seems to just get obliterated in some way.
I don't know much, but whole DBA thing seems like really hard to obliterate.
I mean, yeah, from what I'm hearing, if Dawn brought down a meteorite and some guy just came up in the city and punched it, or almost tried to and almost did something, or whatever Dawn said, then yeah, fair enough.
The guy has never shown up before. I do not know who the fuck he is. He just fucking fought me for no goddamn reason.
Well, that's even...
His name is Ramos.
Yeah, Dawn said that.
He sounds like a bitch.
Yeah. Whatever, it's just... I'm glad to at least have you back, Dawn. I feel like this is
Glad
like
to say the same.
I think this is like the 30th time I fucking said that already. She, like, takes a second, like, you know, just takes some time to eat. So, I guess, until it is that you move out, I should, probably stay in the dorms or whatever, and, once you get the whole situation set up, let me know and I'll come over whenever that is, I guess.
Yeah, no, I get you. Probably won't be more than a couple days, but I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, do you have a phone right now or no?
I do, but it's pretty old. I don't. She, like, pulls it. It's like, it's a pretty old... Whatever the current model is, this is multiple models behind. Whatever it currently is in universe.
Yeah, no, we should probably just exchange numbers then.
Yeah.
Yeah, as a side note, there's this one guy I've talked to like once or twice named Melagrano here. He used to be in gangs like us, a pretty cool guy. But apparently his episode's like a phone or whatever. So whenever people give them their phone number, he gets stronger. Like, fucking epithets are weird, man.
Yeah, some epithet or whatever just lets you, hey, give me a bunch of wacky numbers, and all of a sudden, you know, whatever. If he's cool, then that's cool, I guess. Just does what she can to cross her arm, you know, in that sort of a situation. But hey, I mean, whatever works. I'm psychic or whatever, so I can't get on people too hard for having weird magic powers or whatever.
My brain makes my epithet makes my brain not work too good, apparently.
Right, you are.
Yeah, no, that definitely is the case.
No kidding. You, really, put yourself in danger when we were in the forest.
I did?
Yeah. You kinda walked off on your own.
Thought I saw an animal.
Whatever, it's fine now, everything worked out, but...
I'm gonna be honest, I was so expecting Zen to just say, what an animal?
Yeah. But, yeah, whatever, God. I'm not entirely sure exactly, if anyone has anything else to say.
Yeah, no.
But
I don't have anything in particular, but if anybody else wants to keep going, we can.
No. Jenny just says things that come to mind, just sort of like out nowhere. So,
Yeah.
The betrayed slams his face in the beef stroganoff.
Yeah.
I believe that's good. Unless
oh
you
no,
want
he's
Ramos
drowning!
to burst in here right now.
Oh, what was that, Zenz? I didn't hear you.
I said I'm good for this. Unless you want Ramos to burst into the room right now.
That is a question for you, my friend.
It would
End it regardless.
it would be funny, but I feel like it might not be well received.
I feel like at least for a ending stinger joke, we can do it that way.
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. All right, yeah.
Yeah. Here we go.
1 second.
Oh,
Wow.
let me fucking set this to start again.
1 sec. It pasted a base Ramos.
Yeah, no, you have to open the sheet and drag out now. It's been a thing for a little while now.
Yeah.
That's stupid. Yeah. So, literally bursting the door off its hinges, this asshole runs in.
Not the goddamn door again!
Hi, Ramos.
This is the Ramos guy you were talking about, huh?
Oh, hey, kid. He just sort of like waves his hand nicely.
Yeah, she waves.
And with that, we can call this one over.
Yeah. As, who knows what happens next. But yeah.
Donovan probably wins.
Probably.
But it is less and less of a stomp each time.
Yeah. So yeah. With all that going on, of course, thank you all for watching. As always, we couldn't do this funny, wacky time the way that we do it without all of you. And similarly, big thank you to fellow people here, Zenza, Penny, and especially Balance for organizing this in the goddamn first place. But, of course, thank you. If you're new around here, you enjoyed yourself, and you want to know when, where, how, why, to catch up with more of what we're doing, join our funky Discord server. Fun dining! Yo! There's the link again! Click it.
Yo.
Go there, get notified whenever it is that we're going live, planning on going live, what have you. It's community Discord, so if you want to be involved with the community, go right there. And for now, since it is getting rather late, thank you all for watching one last time. Good night. See you next time. Say goodbye to chat, everybody.
Goodbye to chat, everybody.